disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping ain't finger, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Goff taking right to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Short pass brought in, and he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there, and that'll be 1st down Detroit.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the
Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Come on.
Running with Walker again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, Milrow. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover...
Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're going to give him the 30 here. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 now from the 30.
We go, tonight. 17. 7.
Goff back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Laporta. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On first down, it's gone. Setting up a receiver screen. It's St. Brown. And he drives this forward to the 6. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks with an early lead. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Milroe. Headed out right. He's calling his own number again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. Shoots away from one. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Goff off the play action. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Again, Goff. He's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They're going to throw again. Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
St. Brown there to bring it in. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions, who have 1st and 10.
We need this. Let's do it.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, lift!
From the gun, Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Reek Woolen with the INT. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. He had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff trying to get here after the pick. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Gibbs now from the gun. Breaks the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
180.
They'll go for it. Goff. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
And they make the tackle at the 38. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Walker on 1st down. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Milroe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A 37-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. The third quarter is going to start with a run by Walker. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say, I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Gong. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Off now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 4th down, Gone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari into the red zone. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff on first and 10. That's Laporta again. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Forced out to his right. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Montgomery will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Trying to run with Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions take a small chunk off that lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. From the gun, Milrow. Will It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Walker now from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks picked up the fumble and ran it home. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. It's his running back. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goff to the air now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Trying the right side. To add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 2nd and 3 now.
We go, 76.
Goff setting the throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And it's Bourne with the catch outright. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And he spins right by him, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.